r/AskReddit, how is everyone feeling about Donald Trump officially being under arrest? That guy from Home Alone too? Wow, just goes to show ya really never can tell. Annoyed Donald Trump is back in the news. Nobody is above the law. That's what we are told, now it's time to prove it. What I like is the counter-argument about Hunter Biden whatevers. Like bruh, if he also is breaking the law, arrest him too idgaf. None of us have a cult-like relation to any politician the way these Trump supporters do. I couldn't care less about this one. What I would like to see him get arrested for is the phone call he made to GA officials telling them to find him votes. I've been hurt before. Oh come on baby, we live in a country where rule of law matters and actions have consequences. Never again am I trusting my heart to Lady Justice. I just want him to go away. Not die, just go the fuck away. No more interviews or rallies. No more mega incels and hillbillies. Just go the fuck away. I just wish more people understood that he's being charged for things that he did before he became president, for using campaign money as his own piggy bank, something politicians are frequently accused of, but rarely seem to be held accountable for. Of course I don't expect anyone to change their opinion of the man, or their potential vote. That ship has long sailed. Edit, we have better information now and I was wrong. Per the indictments, the hush money payments continued through 2017. I thought all the stuff with Cohen's trial happened before then. Apparently covering up evidence of a crime as a business expense is frowned upon. Great. Now let's start going after all politicians and other government officials. His arrest is pretty meaningless. He'll either delay forever or plead out and pay some minor fine. Can't stand the guy, but it's embarrassing and pathetic that our governmental institutions let this get this far out of hand. The guardrails seem flimsy, but now it's obvious that they always were. It's imperative that we develop some sort of reforms to avoid this circus from ever happening again. Otherwise it's just a matter of time before someone far worse gains the full might and power of the presidency. I hope the charges stick and that we never hear about this obese traffic cone again. It seems that the current main talking point in conservative media is if they are allowed to go after him, they're going to come after you next. Was I allowed to commit crimes freely before today? I sure hope they come after anyone breaking the law just the same. I'm at a local bar where 99 days out of 100 the TV is on Fox News. Today it's on FK and Jeopardy. The other days it's usually just off. No one is watching. At all. In summary, LOL, LMAO. I'm enjoying the tears of impotent rage from the fanboys, always weird when people worship politicians. Especially when they demand evidence of his crimes from random Redditors like it's some kind of gotcha. Apparently he can't be tried because he hasn't been convicted yet is a defense of some kind in their minds. It's Reddit. You knew the answer before you even asked. Farming dat karma. Good. Now arrest other politicians who are doing illegal shit. Waiting for Georgia. I'm pretty sure my parents are livid and probably think I'm behind it somehow. Nobody should be above the law. Innocent until proven guilty. That said, any politician who commits a crime should be held accountable. That's all. My whole thing is everyone freaking out, lock him up or he's getting locked up. We don't know the exact charges yet. But this all stems from potentially paying hush money to Stormy Daniels with campaign money. Literally a low, white-collar crime. At worst this is going to be a slap on the wrist. Nothing's going to change. Yet everything acting like he's facing the death penalty. Edit, Just reading these comments shows that no one actually knows what he's being charged with, lol. Edit 2, 34 felony charges. I'm actually amazed at that, lol. Meh, not saying he doesn't deserve it, just feels like a political play to me based on timing. A majority of all politicians from both parties could be charged with much worse. Just feels like the intentions are disingenuous in a lot of ways. It's a good appetizer, but I want a full course meal. It's a great distraction as the value of the dollar continuing to diminish and the Restrict Act gains momentum. This will amount some to fines at most and provide him tons of support for his re-election. Pessimistic. As a not American, seeing that guy or hearing that guy literally never again would be the most preferable outcome. I hate the American circus of politics, and it was the loudest when that fat, stupid, idiot of a man was in charge. He brings out the worst in huge swathes of people and is an incredibly vapid and horrible individual, irrespective of any kind of political leanings. The fastest path to and he was never heard from again is probably the best one. This might be that, so hopefully it's a slam dunk. Edit, fixed a typo. Elated. And yet pretty damn smug about it. That absolute garbage dick ruined families, friendships, and tried to ruin our country itself. I'm gonna dance every time he catches a consequence for his many toxic actions. More importantly, after spending months saying the first thing he'd do when president was lock up Hillary Clinton, I want to know how she's feeling about seeing him locked up. Reddit makes it seem like a slam dunk, but a couple of reasonably large liberal news outlets, Economist and one other, have cited they don't think this is a good case to prosecute and gave examples of cases they thought were stronger. This makes me think this is more of a political move, but I could be wrong. I'll get downvoted, but the same people that make fun of the mega folk for being upset are just as bad being over-invested in a case that will make no difference on your day-to-day. It's a very good start. Awesome. Can we now hold the same standard for all politicians, or are we going to continue to turn a blind eye based on political alignment? There are tons of Democrats and Republicans that should be held to the same standards and should be behind bars. Scared of what Trump fanboys will do? I would be good if there was a crime. Prosecutors made a felony out of a misdemeanor that no good legal mind would prosecute. Prosecutor is not a good legal mind. 100% warranted, you do illegal shit, you should get arrested, no exceptions. Also, watching the patriots and nutterbutters who genuinely refer to him as God Emperor or think he's the second coming of Christ lose their shit is funny AF. First of many, I hope. Still have the Georgia obstruction case, and the classified documents case, and any obstruction related to that. Oh, and remember January 6th? Nothing will end up happening. I don't care. It does nothing to help families struggling with insane inflation. It does nothing to ensure medical care for all Americans. It's neoliberal bullshit. And before I get downvoted, I knew DT was a pile of shit well before he ran for president. I couldn't be happier. Lock him up. Zero fucks given. I do, however, find it funny that he is living rent-free in so many people's heads though. Once a Republican is president again, everyone is going to start freaking out about the precedents, so it'll be fun. I am not a Trump supporter by any means, nor am I a Biden supporter, so here's my third-party opinion. If you take a shot at the king, you best not miss. By that I mean Trump has a huge base of fanatic supporters. So the DA needs to make sure he can score a conviction. If he doesn't and somehow Trump walks away from this, then it's going to motivate his base when he decides to run again. I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not going to pretend to be one, so I'm hoping the DA has an airtight case and doesn't fuck this up. It doesn't matter to me what party or part of or position you held, you are not above the law. But as a counterpoint, sometimes shit backfires, and I'm hoping we as a nation don't get hit with the unintended consequences. Who TF cares at this point? Our water resources are being poised, inflation is fucking us all without lube, and the cost of living and the quality of living is gone up and down respectively. He will never go to jail, so why the hell is this such a big spectacle? Honestly, I cared more that I shat 4 times today. Didn't care then. Don't care now. I still have the same problems in my life, and apparently, none of them are affected by him. With all the horrible shit that Trump and other past presidents have done, taking him down on bookkeeping fraud seems dumb to me. All this will do is make him a martyr to his supporters. Am I glad that he's finally facing justice? Yes. Do I think this is going to change anything? No. The cat is out of the bag. It's now an acceptable political platform to offer no solutions, and just simply hate on those who are different from you. Trump may be arrested and prohibited from holding office again, but there are plenty who are taking Trump's playbook, and molding it into something less crazy, and more palatable for centrists, see, DeSantis, Abbott, etc. My folks voted for Trump, but had no doubts he lost in 2020. Nowadays, they're cheering over DeSantis' Don't Say Gay bill. The damage has been done to America already. The Republican Party's motto is, "We won't make your life better, but we will make it hell for people who don't look like you." I am English and we are so happy. I wish we would arrest more rich people who break the law. Thrilled. A win for America. I am hoping upon hope the judge issues a gag order. 0 chance Trump keeps his mouth shut. Maybe he'll write a book while in jail? Call it My Struggle or something like that. I think it's funny that it's such a big deal, like being president grants you some form of deification. He's a guy that allegedly committed crimes and is being processed by the justice system? End of story. It's a ridiculously idiotic and wasteful attempt by liberals to punish him, because he hurt their feelings. They tried twice to get him while he was president, failed miserably, and now they want to try again. Oh, they wasted millions of dollars worth of taxpayers' money, and embarrassed themselves on a worldwide scale. Now they want to do it again. It won't work this time, either. As a generally conservative person, I hope they hold him exactly accountable to the law. Then I hope they apply the same standard to every past and future president. It's a politically motivated kangaroo court and they'll make sure he's guilty of something. They spent 6 years digging and digging for a crime to charge him with. I'm surprised he's lasted this long. Any one of us would be found guilty of some small crime if we were investigated for 6 years straight. The DA ran on arresting Trump as a campaign promise. Clearly a politically motivated show. If he's gonna be held accountable, then all of them need to be held accountable. Pelosi's stock trades, Hillary's emails, and Epstein's client list. Just a few examples, I'm sure there are thousands of others. Good enough. Fuck him, and every single enabler. Not American, so more of an external opinion. Unexpectedly, I don't find it the least bit entertaining. It just seems like the culmination of what America, and large parts of the world, has become, and thus feels depressing really. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to never miss an upload.